Hello everyone! Today I'm so excited. We're doing a what I eat in a day and I am finally back home. I have been traveling like crazy, which is not my norm. I was away for Easter, I went to Charleston on a girls trip, and then I was away for my brother's graduation, and they were all beautiful, amazing things, but I am a homebody. I like being home. I like eating my food. I don't eat out that often on a normal basis, and I've been eating in restaurants like crazy, so I'm so happy to be in my space with my dogs and just eating my own food. I will say Charleston was incredible. I did not expect them to have as many vegan options as they did. So if you want to see everything that I ate when I was there, check out my blog post. I'll link it down below in the description box. It covers everywhere we ate, the places I wanted to eat but we didn't get to, and it was just beautiful. But let's make breakfast because my stomach is growling and I'm starving. And if you watch my what I eat in a days, then you know we are making protein bagels.
Making the protein bagels is so easy, and this full written out recipe is already on the blog. You guys have seen me make this a lot and you guys have been loving this one, so I am so glad. So we're starting off with flour and vital wheat gluten. The vital wheat gluten is what is giving our protein to this recipe. Then we're doing some salt. I decided to add in some garlic powder and onion powder. We're going in with baking powder, and then we're mixing it up. Just all of our dry ingredients, nice and easy. Mix them up, get them well incorporated, and then we need some apple cider vinegar, or you can use white vinegar as well, and water, and that is it. That is how simple and easy this recipe is. Now you're just going to mix this up until it forms a dough. I was actually making 3 bagels from this recipe, so when you go on the blog, I just scaled it up to 3 to get the exact gram measurements instead of just making 1 bagel recipe like the blog has, but I want to make a bunch. So I'm going to take the dough, weigh it out, divide that by 3, portion out my bagels, and of course you can eyeball this if you don't care about them being exact, but I like to be precise. So I'm going to take the balls and then I'm going to form them into little bagels. I have a little baking sheet here with a silicone baking mat, and I'm just forming them into bagels. Some things that people have been saying is that the bagel doesn't have a hole when it's done cooking. If you air fry it, it's more likely for that to happen than it is when you bake it. I first created this recipe air frying it, but more often now I tend to bake it. I still air fry it sometimes too, but I like baking it better other times. So if you air fry it, you will have sort of a puffier result. And then this just goes in the oven, 425 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes, and I put everything bagel seasoning. Now, it is the time of year when I switch to kind of like an iced tea instead. So I'm making an iced raspberry green tea. So I fill the jar with hot water, let that steep for 20 minutes while the bagels baked, and then I just add in tons of ice, and I do this and I sip on this throughout the day, and it's my favorite thing.
All right, our bagels are all done. They look amazing. But my favorite part is getting to break them apart. When we break them apart, you get to see all the insides. So good. So I'm gonna put vegan cream cheese on this and watermelon on the side. It's gonna be amazing.
So I let the bagels cool for 10-15 minutes, and then I'm cutting them open. Well, just one of them because we're just having one, and it always just looks so perfect inside. I truly just love this recipe so much. Spreading some Kite Hill vegan chive cream cheese on there, but I also have homemade vegan cream cheese recipes on the blog if you're interested in that. My watermelon on the side, so beautiful, and my iced raspberry green tea, and that's a perfect breakfast for me.
Okay, I finished breakfast. Those bagels are always so good. Also, I ate breakfast so late and I was so hungry, so I was just getting hangry. I needed to eat. I'm going to take my vitamins right now. I always take these vitamins. They're the Garden of Life, the Women's Multi. I take 2 or 3. The serving is 4, but I just take 2 or 3 because I feel like I eat a lot of variety in my food, so I just use this to kind of cover any tracks, anything that I've missed. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna hang out, and I'll see you guys in a second in editing world for lunch, but it'll be a few hours in the real world. We're gonna start making lunch, and I apologize for the lighting in this video. The weather is so rainy today. It is dark out, it is gloomy. It's not my favorite day for filming, but I also have to get a video out, so we just have to work with what Mother Nature's given us. Yesterday I made my vegan tofu turkey lunch meat, and the tofu got a little bit more crumbly than I usually like for it to be, but that's okay. It still tastes delicious. Usually I like it to be more sliced, and it just came out in little pieces. The Trader Joe's tofu works the best for this recipe. It's already on the blog. It's been up for I don't know, 2 years maybe now, year or something. I can't remember, but it's been up for a little while. But tastes delicious. So we're gonna make a little wrap with it. And yeah, the tofu from Trader Joe's, the super firm tofu, works the best for this. I found the soya, for some reason, gets crumbly. Like, it peels nicely and then it turns crumbly, but that's okay. The flavor's there. It's delicious. I also definitely think that this tastes better when it's cold. Like, it gives more of that cold cut feeling. So yeah, let's make a wrap.
One of my favorite lunches when the weather starts getting warm are wraps and sandwiches. So I have a carb balanced tortilla here, the whole wheat one. I'm adding some vegan mayo on there. I'm using the Hellmann's brand. Then I have Follow Your Heart, pepper jack. This is really good. So I'm going to take one piece and I just break it into pieces so I could lay it out on the tortilla batter. Then I'm going in with that tofu turkey lunch meat. And seriously, this is so good. I love it. I don't always love lettuce on wraps and sandwiches, so sometimes I just do microgreens and sprouts, so I'm still getting in the greens. It's a better way to do it, I feel like. And then I'm adding some of these sliced jalapenos, and then I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm just going to put it in the air fryer for about 3 or 4 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't want this to cook or anything, but I just kind of want that vegan cheese to get a little bit warm, let everything just get warmed up. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. Then I have some sugar snap peas. I microwave those for about 2 minutes. I have baby carrots. I am taking a few little pickle chips. This was all that was left in the jar. And then we can cut open our wrap. Looks beautiful inside. This was so good. It was just delicious. It was just exactly what I wanted for lunch. And I was still sipping on the raspberry ice cream tea. Now it is dinner time, and I'm breaking up some fava bean tofu with my hands into pieces. Sometimes I like to cut it, sometimes I like to break it up, partly so I don't have to think about cutting it up. It just kind of is easier to break it up with your hands. I'm going to pop this into the air fryer. I'm going to add some salt and garlic powder and then air fry this at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10-12 minutes. Doesn't take too long, just till it gets nice golden color on it. Then I'm gonna make some couscous. I haven't had couscous in so long, and I don't know, I just saw it in the store and I was like, I need to get couscous. So I'm bringing some water to a boil. Then I'm gonna remove that from the stove, pour in my couscous, add in a little salt, mix that up, and then cover it and let it stand for 5 minutes. Making couscous is so easy and it is so good. I am using frozen veggies. I love a frozen veggie. They're great. So I just microwave some broccoli. Then here's our tofu. Looks so good. Couscous is done. We can just fluff it with a fork. And this dinner was so simple, but so delicious, easy to make, quick to make. And this is also kind of good for as it's getting hotter out because no oven or anything is needed. I added a ton of lemon juice. I love anything lemony. And then I did some red pepper flakes and parsley. And this was such a good dinner. It was easy to make, but it was nourishing. It was delicious. It was light, but filling. It just really hit all the notes. And obviously I love a lot of lemon because I went in with a whole lemon on top. Just so good. And if you've never cooked with couscous before, definitely do it. There's 2 types, so make sure you get the little one because the pearl one's different. And then I had a zevia with that. For dessert, making a Ninja Creami, I have some almond milk, pouring that in there, and then I'm going to go in with some chocolate protein powder. This is a new one I'm trying from Wellis. It's pretty good. It's only 4 ingredients. It's almond protein, chickpea protein, cacao, and monk fruit. They sent this for me to try, but I am really enjoying it. And then some chocolate fudge sugar-free pudding and agave. And then you would just put this in the freezer overnight, and then you'll take it out of the freezer the next day. Oh, and I whisk this up, of course. Get it all mixed up. Mix it up, put it in the freezer. Okay, now pretend we just did all that and it goes in the freezer and it's frozen. And now it comes out and it's done and we're ready to make a Ninja Creami. I let this sit on the counter for like 15 minutes and then I just do 2 spins on light ice cream and then I pop it into the microwave for 30 seconds and then I hand mix it myself just because I find that I like it better. And normally I eat it right out of the container, but I wanted to make it nice for you guys. So I put some Walden Farms chocolate syrup and caramel syrup. They're like these sugar-free syrups. They're okay. They're not terrible, but they're okay. They taste better on the Ninja Creami than they taste on their own. And I put some Catalina Crunch on top and some pistachios. And this was really yummy, so good. I love having a fun dessert at the end of the night, and this was everything I ate today. It was yummy, it was satisfying, it was delicious. All recipes, ingredients, everything you want to know is in the description box, so just check out the description box. And I'm going to quickly tell you my macros for the day, so if you don't want to hear that, please leave the video now. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Macros coming up now on the screen, as you can see. So this was an awesome day of eats. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon with more videos. Bye!